this is the tutorial for Beautiful As You. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play this easiest, we need a capo on fret 2. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, a nice cheap one. In fact, it's the same as mine, so check that out. Now, we need 4 chords to get through this song. And the first chord we need is E minor, which is an open E string, and this is in reference to the capo, 2 on the A and D strings, and then 0 on the remaining strings. That's your first of the 4 chords. The second is a C major, 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. I will talk about strumming and structure afterwards, but let's get through the last 2 chords. The first of which is the G major chord. 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the high E string. The final chord that we need for this song, D major. An open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and a 2 on the high E string. Now, believe it or not, those 4 chords will get you through the full song. However, now let's talk about how we're going to strum those. So what we're going to do is have a couple of beats on each, like this. E minor, C, G, D. However, you might notice that the second, third and fourth chords, they jump early. It's what we call anticipation in music. So when I count along, we have 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And to play that as smoothly as possible, I'm using upstrokes to get to those chords. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So hopefully you can see there I'm using a similar type of strumming pattern, but to get to those chords smoothly, yeah, upstrokes for the second, third and fourth chords. Now just before I give you a couple of other tips for those chords, if you're interested in getting the chord chart for this, as well as the chords and the lyrics matching up, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link to that in the description, and you can get everything wrote out professionally. Saves you from writing it out, potentially making a mistake or finding something online, because there's a lot of mistakes online when it comes to these chords. So yeah, check that out. However, let's jump into what we can do to make the sound a little bit more interesting. In the verse, it seems really quiet, the guitar part. So what you can do is palm mute the chords like this. If you're unfamiliar with palm muting, what I'm doing with my plectrum hand is using this part of my hand and just lightly resting on the strings, not too hard, just a little bit. So you can still hear a bit of the sound, but it's muted a little bit, palm muted. And that just helps with the quieter parts of the songs, like the verse. Still using the same strumming pattern, same chords, it just mutes it a little bit, which provides a bit of variety, which works really well. And then when you get to the chorus, you could add some extra flair by having things like that. Have a listen. So getting to that E minor, I was playing down, up, down, and that last down is the start of when that E minor comes in. Things like that just adds more emphasis onto your chords, and it just makes it sound better than just repeating the same chords in the same way over and over and over, because you have to do it a lot in this song. And that's just about everything for this, so please consider getting the extra content over on Patreon, just a few dollars, and again, it saves you from trying to memorize it or trying to write it all out. So, thanks to you for watching, and thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content straight away, plus around 230 other songs that I've made over the past couple of years for the latest releases. So, pretty good deal in my opinion. Anyway, I shall see you in the next video.